Pacific Airways represents a small milestone for Shareclarity, being the first Hong Kong-listed company we now cover. Cathay Pacific is listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange under the ticker 0293, and it has an enterprise value of about 41.1 billion Hong Kong dollars. Its share price has fallen 25% from $13.50 to $10.50 in the past year, and it is currently trading on a 10 times forward EBITDA multiple, which is in line with what it's been in the past, but above other international airlines. It is also trading at a premium to the $9 valuation on Shareclarity. Cathay Pacific owns and operates the Cathay Pacific and Cathay Dragon airlines that together transport about 34 million people and 2 million tons of cargo each year, and it also owns 20% of Air China, along with a number of catering, ground handling and other airline services businesses. Instead of focusing on its business model, I thought I'd instead zero in on the numbers. When I went through the valuation on Shareclarity, I became interested in its change in working capital. Ordinarily, a reduction in working capital is a good thing from a value perspective, and that's because working capital is expensive. Money owed to a business incurs interest and opportunity cost, while inventories need to be warehoused, financed, and maintained. But sometimes a closer look can raise a few important questions. The line I thought was interesting in Cathay Pacific's case was its creditor days, which is essentially the average amount of time taken to pay its suppliers. 2 years ago it was 125 days, but last year it grew to 220 days, and by deferring these payments one might see a higher result in cash flow as a positive thing, but only if it's sustainable. Otherwise it can simply be a temporary deferral of a large cash payment. The question I therefore have is whether this is a timing issue or an indication of underlying financial difficulties. So I'll certainly take a closer look at its balance sheet, especially its cash balance, debtors and creditor lines, when it releases its 2016 financial result next month.